What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for all the support. You know, over here, man, I'm all about positivity and motivation and living a good life. You know, I've always wanted to have that good life, but initially I had no direction. I kind of just attached myself to different things that I thought could possibly take me the direction I want to go to, but I didn't really have any true direction. It wasn't until I've actually found myself and found focus as far as who I am that led me to get to the path to where I am now. And now I'm able to kind of tap into the universe, and things are really happening. And, you know, things can really happen for you too, but you first got to have some type of direction. You have to put together a game plan. You know, you got to put together your vision board. You got to have a vision of where you want to be at, and, you know, take baby steps to get there. You know, a lot of times we want to take giant steps. We want to hit a home run and think that something's going to happen overnight. You know, and with the internet, everything appears to happen overnight. You see these guys, they show you their bank statements. You know, people talk about how much money they're making off of Amazon or e-commerce or dropship. And there are people making a lot of money, but they're probably making a lot of money off of you sending them money too. So do your homework, man. And, you know, anybody who's going to give you some real game, they're not going to really, you know, they're not going to charge you for it like that, man. They're going to have you maybe charge you in time as far as having you work with them. But as far as if somebody strays out and says, hey, give me X amount of dollars, most likely, man, they're selling you a course, and that course is still going to require you to have life lessons. Life is your greatest lesson, and until you get some sweat in the game, it's hard to say that, you know, if you follow somebody else's program, it's going to work exactly for you how it worked for them. Everybody's journey is different. You know, there's things that I had planned out that didn't work out, and there's things that just kind of fell into my lap that have been very lucrative. And I used to always just write down different notes and different ideas in my journal to try to, you know, create a vision and attract that which I want to become. And a lot of my journals, I still go through them and I look back and some of the stuff in different times of my life and the dates that I wrote them down as a point of reference. And that's a good way to see where you're at a particular point in your life. But you have to seriously believe in what you want to attain, and it has to become your norm. You know, if you grew up a certain way, or you have a certain mentality and you think that, you know, say for instance, having a really nice house on the beach is out of your reach, then the universe will not put it within your reach. You have to feel that whatever it is you want to attain is truly attainable, and you have to assimilate into that program. It's almost like Neo in the Matrix when he was downloading the program to fly the helicopter, and once he got that program, he was instantly able to fly. It's the same thing when it comes to your lifestyle. You have to download that program you want to live. You have to download the mentality that comes with that program, because you can't take a program with, say, a particular lifestyle, whether it's, you know, living in a certain way, and then go back to a lower level, not to knock anything as far as economically, but, you know, putting yourself in an environment where you could possibly be compromised. And, you know, people out there in the game know what I'm talking about. It's like when you get to a certain point, you're not going to be hanging out with the homies, you know, in your Ferrari or your Bugatti and talking about this and that, unless the dudes you have around you are also eating and at the same level, because a lot of animosity builds up. You know, people see you having things, and because they don't want to put the effort in, they feel that you owe them and they're entitled to take what you have. So a lot of times you have to kind of distance yourself from people you thought were really cool, people you thought that were your homies, man. And it's sad, it's hard, family members too, but it's just a part of life. And living a good life, sometimes they always say it's lonely at the top. Well, it's lonely because you come to a point where you realize that the people you thought really cared about you really only cared about you as long as you weren't ahead of them, as long as you were below them, or as long as you weren't achieving more than them, which that's not good. Because anybody that's your true friend should want you to be at your highest. You know, you should never, it's like saying, you know, somebody that can slam dunk and they're dunking the ball and you cut their legs out from underneath them so they fall and bust their head because you can't jump that high. But that's your way of hating, you know, or you want to key somebody's car, you know, their new Porsche Turbo because, you know, you don't have one and you're mad. And the fact is this person worked hard to get that. So pay attention to the energy you put around yourself. Pay attention to what you invest your time into. And, you know, we all want to show people that we've made it. And when we have something we're proud of, we want to go back and express it. But a lot of times the people we think really want to hear it don't really want to hear it because they're looking at themselves and a reflection of themselves in you. They don't want to step up their game, so therefore they don't even want to see your game elevated. Therefore, they're going to hate. And they say as you grow and start making moves, be prepared for the haterism, man. You're going to have a lot of it. You're going to have a lot of people who are going to be just in their feelings, not for any other reason, but because, you know, you've elevated yourself. You've gotten to a higher level. And like I said, to each his own. You know, you can't be mad at somebody that wants to attain a certain level of success or that wants to better their body physically or maybe not drink or, you know, they're cutting out sugar in their diet or they're exercising or they're traveling. You can't be mad at that. I mean, dude, if you don't like it, just, you know, go your way. But to be mad at a person who's trying to live their life to the fullest, that's a true hater. And there's a lot of them out there. You know, it's all about where you want to be at and finding people who see things how you see things to a degree where you guys can mutually share and grow together. And that's life. That's life, man. In the universe, when you put the energy out there, it will put people in your path that are like-minded so that you guys can elevate together and elevate each other. And that's what I'm always trying to do. I'm always trying to find people who I can learn from. You know, I'm always checking myself to say, man, did I say that out of curiosity, or am I not listening because I'm being stubborn? You know, I'm a Taurus. You know, I can't be stubborn. And, you know, my wife says it all the time. And sometimes I go back and she's right. She said, you know, she says something, she's right. And I got to go back and check myself. But I'd rather check myself before so that I don't have to learn the lesson twice. And, you know, it's a part of just maturing. It's a part of just, you know, being a human being, being an emotional creature. But, you know, we got to live and learn, man. And like I said, I'm always open to trying to get new game so that I could elevate my game to the next level, man. But watch your friends, man. Watch the people you care about, you know, and see, you know, if they care about you as much as you care about them. And, you know, just be careful who you talk, you know, pillow talk with. You know, you pillow talk with the wrong person, it gets back into somebody else's, you know, ears, and you never know what could result in that, man. And it might not be all good. So just be careful, man. But, you know, I'm all about the good life, living life to the highest. You know, whatever that may be for the next person, hey, man, more power to you. But you should never knock the next man because he's doing his thing. You know, you have to congratulate in order to receive blessings. And that's how the universe works. You can't be an angry hater and think that good things are going to come to you, because if you don't want to see other people shining, why is the universe going to bless you with an opportunity? And the person you're hating on most likely can help you or offer you a blessing. So stay laced up, man. Big Herc 916. Holler at me, Big Herc 916 for life, BigHerc916.com for life coaching, and stay positive.